I see you waving there in the balcony, waving both your hands in the back. So.
First off, I'd like to say Happy Independence Day. Thank you. Cassandra, who was your favourite character to write their story throughout any of the books?
I can't pick a favourite. I would just say that the ones that are most like me are probably Tessa and Simon, and the ones that are most fun to write are Magnus and Jace, because they always have something sassy to say.
Or nothing to wear.
Or nothing. Yeah, nothing to wear. And I saw Godfrey on Saturday, and he would like to share an important fact with you all, which is that the underwear that he was wearing, that the pants he was wearing in the scene at Magnus' party are his own.
Also, he wanted me to tell you all it was really cold. Don't know what that means. Take me out. I don't know.
It's true. We had lunch with him and he was like, ladies, let me tell you about my underwear. And we're like, we're fascinated. Go on. Okay. All right. Okay. I see you waving there. Lonnie.
Okay. So, was it like, obviously it was difficult, but changing, shut up, from, okay, how was it, like, trying to change from the book to the film, and trying to fit all, like, your favourite bits and everything you loved, and to Jamie, like, trying to find all the aspects of the character you love and trying to show on screen?
I think an exercise in compression. I mean, your book is indeed hundreds of pages. You get to explore the characters and you get to explore the characters and you get to, you know, learn a lot about them, and you get all of these different scenes with different aspects of them. And in the film, it all has to be very, very compressed. So. And I didn't write the screenplay of the film, you know, so I gave notes and I gave suggestions. So the film is actually very, very fast-paced. It goes like that, you know, very quickly. So it's really down to kind of boiling down the essence of each scene. And I can't speak to, you know, how it is for the actors capturing the characters. They're so complicated.
I suppose to me, I touched on this a little bit just now. But for me, obviously, it was picking the key things that within Jace's personality that I thought that I could bring to the movie in such a short space of time. His vulnerability was a big thing for me, and that was something that I focused on. And through his vulnerability, there he sort of creates this. Yes, he is very cocky. Yes. He is very vain, but I think that comes from a place of really sort of feeling that vulnerability, and that's what I wanted to focus on the most. So that was something that A, really drew me to the character, and B, you know, was what I dug the most. Yeah, I hope that answers some of your questions. I hope. Didn't get a laugh, but it wasn't meant to be funny.
Well, you. But maybe down here.
Thanks very much. Vodka. In a church. Sure.
Well, I was hoping that Jane would keep quiet about the vodka, but now the secret's out. Couldn't we hold up the sign again? We want to see what it says. Fine.
Oh, from Emma?
Yes.
We didn't get that.
We didn't write it.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. I've got something sorted. I've got something in my mind.
Okay.
Sid, you have a cutting plan, all right? I trust you. I shouldn't, but I did. All right. We haven't picked anyone in the front, so how about you? Yes, you.
This is a question to Jamie. First off, I love you. And,
Thank you. Not a question, but something I'll say.
I realised after. What was the most difficult aspect of Jason's personality that you found hard to connect with?
That I found hard to connect with?
Yeah, what part of his personality did you find most hard to connect with and portray on screen?
The fact that he is a demon hunter, considering that's something that I don't really do in general life. It's funny, you should ask that. Nobody's asked me that yet. I didn't really find anything difficult to connect with. When I first read the script, I thought it was going to be, I thought for me I was going to have to sort of really do a lot of research and a lot of sort of, you know, in-depth character analysis. But the more that I did that, the more I realised that Jace actually dwells within me more than I knew. And so I was pleasantly surprised by that. Yes, I had to do some work. I'm making it sound like I just rocked up and did just read what was on the script, stood where I was told to stand. But there wasn't one particular thing that was very, very difficult for me. You may change your opinion of that when you see the film.
No, they won't.
I hope not.
So in a way, we're all Jace Whalen, but some of us more than others.
I like that.
All right. You waving your hand back and forth. I can't resist a hand wave. I love it. The movement. And I also love to see other people running. And not me. Once I was running around the microphone at one of Cassandra events, we were in a mall, and I had to kick off my shoes. It was really unsanitary.
You don't want to know. Hey, it's your imagination.
I would say it's all in the books. I mean, you know, I try to entertain and to enlighten and to make people happy and to try to make people feel through reading like they're not alone. And I think that's one of the great things reading can do for you. So, you know, writing better books and working as hard as I can, that's the best thing I can do, I think.
I could make a cake of rainbows and promises.
And unicorns.
Rainbows.
Lovely question. That's right. You couldn't have any.
I can't have any. What? Rubbish.
It's for them. It's for them. All right, my darlings. The questions are for us. You, with the rune on your arm. Oh, but I'm sorry, Red. You can ask the question next.
Hi. I just wanted to know what drew you to Wales with your film devices. We're from Wales. We wanted to know what drew you to that and to the Welsh language, Cassie.
Oh, so why so much Welsh?
Yeah, and why the perfect description of Clare.
Oh, thank you.
Perfect.
That's very touching. From someone who knows. Oh goodness. I don't know. I mean, I was coming up with Will, and I'm trying to remember why I decided to make him Welsh. Because I remember for a while, Sarah and I traveled around the country, literally looking for different places that Will might be from.
We called it the Hottie Mission.
Yeah, the Hottie Mission. And it takes a while to get to know a character sometimes. And I was in Wales visiting my literary agent who lives there, and there's something about the countryside that it was very stark and also very beautiful. And I thought suddenly, you know, Will is from here, and this is where he's from. So, and of course, him being Welsh, I had to go and learn some Welsh, unpronounceable. So sad. I trying to, you know, learn how to pronounce it. It was so difficult. But I got a lot of help, and I spent a whole bunch of time up around Bulgaria, which is where Will is from. Went to Cassandra, you know, did a lot of research and a lot of writing things down. And I was always in really remote corners of Wales, and it was funny because I'd be there with my husband in some pool in Wales, and the people there were always like, well, it's lovely that you're here, but why have you come? And they couldn't figure out why on earth I would come all the way from America just to go to this, you know, small corner of Wales. They seemed to think were so strange. But I had a wonderful time, and I was rewarded as I was earlier. When we were staying in Cornwall, I bought a packet of Welsh like biscuits and got home, and I discovered that I could translate the ingredients. I was very happy. I was like, biscuits, sugar.
They're all like, okay. Next hero should be Irish, I think. I could consult with you. I know Irish. Please do this for me. I promised Red next 2 rooms that she could speak.
Hello. Oh my God. Since reading the books, I've been really fascinated because they're all so original, and I just can't understand how you can come up with something like that in your head. And I wondered where you originally got the idea for the whole Shadowhunter world and everything in your head. Where did you actually Did it just appear?
I don't know. I've always sort of told myself stories ever since I was a little kid. Traveled around a lot and was often alone, and so sort of told myself stories to keep myself company. I think you just, keep your imagination active, and the Shadowhunter world kind of grew over about a year or so of time that I was living in New York and thinking about, this race of people that fought evil and, had these rune tattoos and how their magic worked and all of that. I couldn't tell you, but I think everybody's got a story, so that was mine.
And we're never learning what stories, she says happily. All right, up in the balcony, at the corner there. Yes. Oh dear, running, why do I do these things? Hello? Just shout. Did we get the City of Bones premiere in London? I don't think these two decide on that.
We don't know. We'd love to have a premiere in London. There's so many British actors and Irish actors, and so much talent from across the pond in the movies. It'd be great, but it's not. We don't get to say. And I don't even think we know all of the premieres yet that there are going to be. I know that there are going to be a bunch, and I know that Jamie is probably going to be traveling for a month with narrow stops. I'll be in the south of France.
I just go where I'm told.
Yeah, we both pretty much just go where we're told. So
Guys, you don't know. Have an unofficial party in like Trafalgar Square.
Yeah. I mean, if we had a premiere, would you come?
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Good to know.
You there in the black and the white. Yes,
This one's for Cassie. How does it feel portraying all the characters into a book and now seeing them on the big screen?
Oh, it's great. It's amazing. It is strange and surreal. And the first time that I went to see the rough cut of the movie, I was, totally green and kind of my hands were shaking, and I was like, what is this going to be like? It's just going to be so bizarre. But we couldn't ask for a better cast, and it's a beautiful looking movie, and I think you guys would like it. Fingers crossed.
they really are the characters now. Of course, that means when I first met Jay, I was like, oh, Cass, it's your baby! Everyone's like, oh, no. It's quite cool. All right, down near the back, the lone hand with the black...
Now I'm scared that I'm going to read it. This is for Cassie, because I'm sure we all agree that we could read infinite books about the Shadowhunters. Do you plan on writing a new series in the future? Or have you thought about it?
Do you plan on writing a new series in the future? Did you mean Shadowhunters or not Shadowhunters?
I think she means not Shadowhunters. Yeah, I have a book coming out next year called The Iron Trial. It's the first in a series called The Magisterium, and has nothing to do with Shadowhunters. So...
Jane!
I know. Sorry.
That's me out of a job.
You can play the 12-year-old hero.
Yeah. The hero's 12, so I don't think it would be quite the right role for you.
I can do 12.
There's 6 books about Chase, so I don't think you need to worry for a while. But yeah, I do have a different book on that this year.
It's true. It's really awesome. She wrote it with the beautiful Holly Black, and it's great. I haven't read it.